Today, the first elected two-term African-American woman mayor, Muriel of Washington, D.C., who has limited home rule and has to maintain a working relationship with Congress and the president, took a bold step.
I don't think that the military should be used on the streets of American cities against Americans. And I definitely don't think it should be done for a show.
She pushed back. She instructed her team to rename the street in front of the White House Black Lives Matter Plaza. You see, she took it even further by making it clear what she meant. Let's take a look. She painted a massive Black Lives Matter on 16th Street leading to the White House. This country is witnessing the greatest love fest I've ever seen in my life for African Americans. I mean, first we loved the black president, and now it's love Black Lives Matter and that we all deserve equality. I mean, everywhere you look, you see postings with white people holding up Black Lives Matter posters. From the young to the old, there's an acknowledgement of the racial disparities that black people are facing every day. Now enter the question, what's next? There doesn't seem to be a clear plan on what's next, but the Congressional Black Caucus has a plan that is moving its way through Congress that will produce sweeping reforms in the criminal justice system that until now has never seen the light of day. There's some that want to defund the police and fund public community programs. Then there's Bob Johnson, who laid out a plan to give back, I don't know, like $14 trillion to black folks. In the words of my mentors, you can't fix the social ills of society without fixing the economics. This is one of the few times in my life that we can address the black needs of Black America now. Mayor Cartetti of LA said he wants to redirect $250 million in the current budget to the black community. This will go towards health, education, and economic rebuilding. He says he is listening to what people are saying about the racial inequalities here in society. He goes on to say the money will go to jobs, health, and education and focus on our black community. The funding will be designed to lead structural reform. He goes on to say we need to make a firm commitment to change, not just with words, but with actions. I mean, this is a powerful message coming from the mayor of Los Angeles. However, every mayor in every city, especially those who are black, they have the ability to propose and act the same things. Let's take my hometown, Washington, D.C., the home of Black Lives Matter Plaza. The city council currently has the authority in the budget that is before them right now to redirect funds in the areas the Washington Post laid out as the largest disparities in education, economic development, jobs, and health, and where there is the greatest need. The role of the government is the allocation of resources. Those elected leaders who, I know, they want to do the right thing, can do it in this 2021 budget right now. My suggestion is to redirect $500 million at the minimum, that's $500 million, in the city's $16 billion budget to those areas with the greatest need. Projects that are ready to go should get the funding they need, even if it means a little more help like we did with City Center, baseball, soccer stadium, Southwest Waterfront, Navy Yard, Fort Lincoln projects. They all needed the money. So let me be clear, for the first time, there should be the ability for qualified black-owned businesses and residents to participate in the economic reward of the communities which they live. This should be easy for all of us to do, especially with the progressive voices that we have on the council right here in Washington, D.C. So we can all make the change we want to see now. Pass a budget that does exactly what the mayor of Los Angeles suggested. Put the money in the areas with the greatest need to create the change in health, education, and economic community with black people. Remember, you can't change the social ills without changing economics. Again, great job, Mayor Bowser. Now, this is just my suggestion on how we can move forward now and deliver the changes we all are marching and protesting for within the next 60 days right here in Washington, D.C. And that, my friends, is my Always Real Talk of the Moment.